Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and improve your life. This is episode 201 of the Daily 180, and we're continuing our series on the rules. We're talking about now rule number 24. Hard to believe that there are this many rules. I had somebody look at me one time and said, "How many rules do you live on your life?" At the time I said 13. He said, "Why 13? I said, "Everybody knows there's 13. Well, there's a lot more than 13 these days. 24. 24 is the rule that we call respect the first request. When I was trying to raise my children when they were very, very young, we had a different way of saying this rule. We called it obey the first time. Now, the reason that we've changed it to say respect the first request is because as the children became older, they started to make requests of us. They started to ask us things. And there were times that they would ask us multiple times. And I remember one of the kids one time saying, "Well, gee, we have to obey the first time. Why don't you guys have to obey the first time?" And it was one of those moments where I was like, I'm the parent. I don't have to obey. But I started thinking about it, and I thought, if I'm really trying to teach my children how to behave as an adult, how to really set the stage for their success in life, then shouldn't I be modeling what I want them to do? Therefore, the rule changed from obey the first time, which was a great rule for little kids between the ages of 0 and 5. I mean, looking at them and saying, stay out of the street. You don't want to say, stay out of the street, 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 stay out of the street. You want to be able to say, stay out of the street, and they just stay out of the street. But as an adult, we need to remember the same thing is true. Respect the first request. When somebody asks you to do something and you commit and say yes, you should respect that first request. You should take care of it as quickly as you possibly can. When you receive an email from someone asking for information, that's a first request. We should respect the first request, and we should reply as quickly and as completely as we possibly can. I try to live my life by this. I don't always do it perfect. There are multiple people out there that can tell you, hey, sometimes he needs 2 and 3 and sometimes even 4 requests. And some things in my life, even though I say that I'm going to do it, it takes me a long time to perfect it. But the idea of respecting the first request is one of the principal rules that I try to live my life by. Hopefully this has been useful for you today, give you something to think about. In the meantime, if you like what we're doing, feel free to comment, to give us a thumbs up, share it as you'd like, subscribe. We'd love to have you subscribe as well. My name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.